Final score this afternoon, Virginia Tech falls to Florida State 56-54. Here with the head coach, Kenny Brooks. Coach, turnovers in the fourth quarter, the story of the game.
Yeah, it was. I thought we got extremely timid, even to the point where we looked like we were scared, and we just made silly, unforced turnovers. Now, I can't say they're fully enforced because they put pressure on us. But when someone's in desperation like that, that's all you have to do is just buckle down and be strong, take care of the basketball. They have to come after you, and we continue to throw loose pass after loose pass, and we didn't take care of it. We didn't take care of it, and as a result, they were the variety where we were giving them, and they were pick sixes, where they were getting wide open layups down the other end, and those are the kind of you can't give up, and we continue to do that in the fourth quarter, and we just look very, very timid, and but even so, we had a chance to win the basketball game at the end, and you have to capitalize. The things that you continue to say the ball doesn't bounce your way or things like that. You have to make the ball bounce your way, and you can't do the things we did in the last minute of the basketball game and expect to win against the number 22 ranked team in the country.
And it's not her fault, so I'm not putting it on Taylor Emery by any stretch, but those are the things you're talking about. You have those opportunities, a couple of free throws, the open jump shot down the stretch, those things, those strong moments down the stretch, whether it's Taylor or somebody else, that's the moment you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, this league is based on stars, and that you give the ball to your primary people, and you got to capitalize. We put her in position, and the basketball is an imperfect sport. No one's gonna be perfect. But you just got to rely on what what you've gone with, and hopefully that we capitalize and we win some of these games. But we've had our chances. We've had our chances against ranked teams, and we just one play here, one play there, one free throw here, one free throw there. One less turnover. But that's part of the game, and we haven't put together a complete game yet.
I know there's only a small slice of you that cares about this at the moment, but the 2-3 zone provided you with some help today throughout the course of the game?
It did. I thought we came out with it. We were a little bit hesitant whether we wanted to start with it or not. We did. It was very effective. We still could have done a little bit better on the offensive end to stretch the lead, but needless to say, we did have the lead. And I thought the defense was not the problem. I thought at the end we kind of opened up a little bit, almost like playing not to foul, and we gave them some easy baskets, easy looks inside. But the name of the game was the offensive end in the fourth quarter when we were just very timid. And you can't be timid against a team like Florida State.
And you also can't. I think it was in the second half, I think it was 15 less shots than Florida State, and that just comes from the slip-ups down the stretch, and these are the numbers and the scenarios that the girls will have to learn from and understand, like every single one of those mounts and adds up into something like this.
Yeah, exactly right. We just the 23 turnovers, and I don't know how many we had in the fourth quarter, but those 23 turnovers, there were times we just weren't getting a shot, and what makes it even worse, we weren't able to set our defense because we were giving them wide open lanes. I don't know how many of those we had. It just seems like it was 100 of them. But we have to, regardless of if we're inexperienced in an area or whatever the case may be, we have to be able to secure the basketball and run our offense, and we didn't in the fourth quarter. How
much more physical and physicality do you need out of this group moving forward?
I mean, I thought we handled the physicality today. We were a little bit soft on the offensive end. Again, we weren't coming to our cuts. They get up in you. We weren't making them pay for it. I thought the referees, they called the game. They made it aware of how they were going to call it, and we needed to adjust to it. And then we weren't able to do that. And we talk about getting to the free throw line. We need to get to the free throw line more. We didn't get there a lot tonight, but when you get there, you need to capitalize on it, and we weren't able to do so.
Tech was 7 for 11 from the free throw line here this afternoon. An opportunity moving forward. Pittsburgh and Boston College, it is on the road. You're going to have to start to piece together some things. What will you continue? I'm sure it's most of the same message to preach to your team as you move forward into this road trip.
It's the darndest thing, Andrew. I've never, you're either good or you're bad.
Yeah.
And our record says we're bad, but you're not a bad team if you're playing the way we're playing, where we're giving ourselves a chance to win. We're just not finishing. And but we have to learn from that. We're not learning from those situations, and we continue. I think they want it so bad that even in a game like this, they just kind of froze. They were very hesitant, and as a result, they played that way. And our passes were a little bit softer, our cuts were a little bit softer. We weren't sure of ourselves, and we got to be sure. And in order to win a game like this, and we weren't. And you know, you give Florida State credit; they took advantage of those situations. But you know, it's just heartbreaking because even with everything going on, you know, you're up 3 with 40-some seconds to go, and you get fouled. And I haven't seen them play, but you know, even that, you know, we knocked down 2, and they knocked down their 2, and you're still a one-possession game with them needing a 3-pointer. And but it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because we didn't lose the game for the lack of effort. We just lost the game because of lack of execution, and we got to get better.
And it's like you say, we don't have to go out and fix everything and be perfect. We don't have to fix it. We just need to finish.
Need to finish, and you know, I think right now what's hurting the most is our confidence. And you know, maybe maybe if you win a couple of those games early, you learn how to, you know, finish that game, and you feel confident about finishing that game. But you know, there's a lot of doubt that crept in, and you know, and we tried to bail them out with a couple timeouts when they got trapped. But at some point in time, you have to learn from that and not get to those places and get trapped. I mean, we were doing things that they've learned that they can't do in middle school. You know, you can't come across the half-court line and then get trapped. You know, we talk about that. You know, I think they just kind of panicked and panicked in that situation. So you got to learn from it. It's heartbreaking. You know, we had a tremendous crowd. You know, to the crowd, I apologize. You know, we're going to get this thing right. We're going to work. We're not going to stop working. We're going to work to get it right. And I think every opportunity is a learning opportunity. But we're a good enough team that we can win these kind of basketball games.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Florida State takes down Virginia Tech 56-54.